Hello everybody, or I suppose in this case I should say hello anybody. This is my very first YouTube video, so I'm really not convinced that anybody's actually going to watch it. But if you are here, then hi! I am UnPlannered, and I'm here today to show you some amazing Etsy planner stickers that I have gotten this month. This here is my planner, and you'll notice that it's very different from a lot of people's planners who do these types of videos. I don't use a happy planner or a plum planner or a Erin Condren planner or anything like that. And that's not because I don't like those things, and I think they're really pretty, and I watch a lot of videos about them and lots of plan with me's. But for me, this system works best. I am a bit of a chaotic person, so I use a series of traveler's notebooks that I use day to a page, and it's a mixture for me of a DIY planner, kind of a bullet journal, also a reward chart because that works for me. And I am trying to do a little bit of journaling in them too, so that I have, lots of things going on in this one book. Now that really works for me. I understand that for lots of you organized people that would drive you crazy, but as I say, it works for me, so that's how we do it. Now, just because I don't use the types of planners that usually are, Etsy stickers are sold for, that doesn't mean that I don't love to use them. And I do. I use a wide variety of them. I use functional stickers and to-do lists and all sorts of things. So I do lots of Etsy shopping. Now, this month is a little bit of a weird month for me. Lots of birthdays in my family and sort of generalized yearly bills coming in and things like that. So I have not had as much money to play with as I would like. So I've tried something a little bit different. What I wanted to do this month was, I still wanted to be able to get some Happy Mail and goodies into the post, but I wanted to kind of conserve my dwindling cash. So I have gone for trying out some of these oopsie packets that people do, oopsies, misfits, mishap packets. So I've tried from quite a lot of sellers, so you'll find a good few videos coming out over the next kind of couple of weeks from lots of different sellers. But what I'll do is I'm going to start off today, I wanted to start today with my very favorite Etsy seller, and that is AJ6Designs. Now I get lots and lots of stickers from her because I love them and they are fantastic quality. So as I say, I was trying something out new this month, and she had a misfit lucky bag that I've tried, but I also have a couple of other things here to show you because I just could not help myself. So for unboxing, or I guess in this case, de-enveloping, this is what you receive when you order from AJ6Designs. Now you'll see I've used a post-it to cover up my own address, but first of all, I just wanted to say I love the fact that she does use a proper please do not bend envelope. This has the cardboard backing, which means that these ones are traveling from Ireland, so less of a chance that the stickers are going to get wrinkled or bent or anything like that. And I have had that happen to me a couple of times. And whilst it's not really the end of the world because they're stickers and you're pressing them out when you attach them to things, it's just nice to make sure that they are in a kind of pristine condition when you receive them. Now, the other thing I like, which probably won't matter to any of you, but I'm going to point it out anyway because it's for some reason important to me. I am the type of person who really likes mail. I send a lot of correspondence, I do a lot of swaps and things like that, and pen pal a lot. So I like the fact that the stamp that she's used is a real stamp. Now it's metered, it's got the price on it here and things like that, but it does also have a pretty design, so that makes it just more appealing when it comes through my post box. As again, might not matter to any of you, but important to me. So let's get into it. Now, as I say, this month I ordered from her Bumper Pack Seconds Lucky Bag, but I also ordered her Halloween kit because I just could not help myself. Now, I don't necessarily use all of the parts of the kit in the same way, but what I thought was it would be nice in October to have a couple of sort of really themey pages and things like that, so I wanted to get into them. So we'll start out with them and then we'll look at the seconds and lucky bag, okay? So you can see that she has, attention to detail here. Everything's wrapped in this plastic so it's safe from the elements and from the weather, and it's all sealed with a lovely sticker. Now, this is proof to you that I have been sitting here with these stickers for, quite some time now without opening them because I really wanted to make sure that the first time I opened them was on camera for you guys. Now, I have to say, it has been killing me, but I did it because I am that kind of person. So, let's get into them, and I can really eyeball them properly. I hate ripping through these because I do like to sometimes take these stickers out and put them in my journal kind of planner DIY thing, just to show what I've received that day in the mail and things like that. But sometimes it just can't be helped. Okay, so here you go. Hoping that you all have a fairly good view of these, and I'll move them around if that's not the case. First things first though, gotta show you the freebie stickers. These are gorgeous, and you will see in just a little minute that there's actually another design in the lucky bag too. So I've gotten both our freebie stickers sheets this month, which is amazing. But look at how gorgeous those are. Now, I'm a person who likes hedgehogs, and I'm a person who likes mushrooms as a kind of thematic thing, so this is just gorgeous for me. Look how cute the little hedgehog is playing with the squirrel. See, that'll work really nicely for my Happy Mail, because there's always like a joke about squirrels stealing your mail, so that'll work really nicely. And we also get lovely little half boxes here, a to-do one, and a couple of other just kind of functional ones that you could use for anything, and some other woodland creatures, okay? So first of all, you can see right away that her designs are fairly gorgeous, so you can see why I like her. So moving on from that, I also got a little extra set of weekend banners for the Witches and Brooms kit, so it must be, you know, as part of the kit overall. And they're just on their own little separate sheet, which is quite nice actually, because sometimes you just want to keep things sort of apart to look at. So lovely. And then I've got some day cover-ups. Now these are ones that I did order. Because I use a DIY planner, I don't have days built into it. It's just blank sort of traveler's notebooks that I use. So I use a lot of sort of Monday to Friday stickers. Sometimes I write it in and sometimes I doodle it and things like that, but sometimes I just want it to be pretty without me having to try too hard. So that's where these come in. So I got a couple of these ones, which are kind of like little hot air balloons and clouds and sort of whimsical, which is kind of me all over the back, which I'm sure you will all learn fairly soon. And some Halloween ones, because you can tell already that I love Halloween. And it's little ghosties, and so you've got your Monday to Sunday. So part of the kit then is we've got the simple headers. So today, to do, to clean, to buy, little things, and remember. Now I like the addition of the remember in here because sometimes, you know, some kits don't have that. So the remember really helps me because sometimes I want to remind myself like a week or two in advance that I really have something that I need to do, like a deadline for school or something like that. I don't always use the little things because I don't have that sort of section, though I am starting to use it a little bit more because I like some of the meal planner stickers and things like that come in some of the kits. So that's just your kind of functional headers. And this is what made me fall in love with this kit. Look at the deco sheet. I'm going to try to get it all in frame for you, so I'll move it kind of down and then up again. But look at the beautiful colors. I like that it's not quite traditional Halloween colors in that we've got lots of purples and oranges in here, not just, you know, the kind of orange and green and black that a lot of sort of Halloween products seem to be made of. But we have here some beautiful things. You've got some kind of silly, cutesy ones, and as well as some kind of more scary. So you've got your skull with the flowers and lovely ghost, and I love this mansion. This mansion really does it for me, I have to say. But lots of little witches and cats and bats and, you know, gravestones and things that you would normally expect from a Halloween kit, but just done beautifully. So there's the top, and if you can't quite see the bottom, I'll move that up for you. Because I love this little spider's web. I know exactly where he's going on a page. He's going right in the bottom corner, and then I'm going to find myself a little spider to hang off him because, you know, that's what I'm like. So the deco sheet is really what sold me because it is just stunning. Oh, and I have to say as well, I did order an extra one because, again, could not help myself. Okay, so that's your deco sheets for the kit. And then you have the washi sheets, which I quite like actually. In her case, they're fairly different sized. And again, the kind of color scheme matches the rest of the kit, which is, you know, makes it really easy to use. So you've got the kind of short, you know, the very short and the slightly shorter Halloween ghosties. Oh, I love them. Look, I don't know if you can see it properly, but some of them have like a sparkly effect on them, but they're not glittery, so they're not going to get all over everything. And we have a wavy washi line, 2 thin strips, some pumpkins, a nice fat ghosty with the sparkly witch's hats, and then you've got the same sort of girl and skull pattern that you saw on the deco sheet. I like the use of, you know, the page here because she's also got like extra thin strips down the side. So you are getting quite a lot of, you know, different washi strips on that one sheet. Next we have sort of functional again. We've got more headers, which is really handy. Some heart checklists, some quarter boxes. Now I use the quarter boxes quite a lot because I put events in them and things like that. And I also use them a little bit for the journaling. So that's really nice for me to see. And a nice full box down here with the design on. And some events stickers, planner time, payday. You've got your movie marquee for movie nights and your weekend banners and a couple of little functional but decorative stickers there too. So those are all really handy, useful things. And oh, not quite last, we've got some faux boxes here in this lovely designs that she's been doing. So these are great. Check out this witch. Do you not just want to be her? I really would like to be her. And you've got your ghosties and your ghosties around the mansion, and then the sparkly ghosties again, pumpkins with a little glittery cat who is quite cutesy, and some more of the designs, you know, broken up in different ways, and like this, you know, the close-up of the witch as well. Some quarter boxes in the same sort of theming colors, which is great. And my favorite, I think, sheet of all, the designy quarter boxes. So she's taken the designs that she's used throughout the rest of the kit and sort of, you know, grade them out in the middle so that you can still write things on them, but they're still really nice and decorative. So, I'm so pleased now that I've actually managed to get in and look at these up close, because obviously I did peruse them quite extensively on Etsy, but it's really nice to have them. I'm so excited to do my October planning now with all of these Halloween stickers. So I'll put them to the side just now, and as I say, I'll put a link to her Etsy store at the bottom, and so that you can go and peruse them yourselves. And what we'll do now is have a look at the lucky bag that I got. Now, this lucky bag, there wasn't a massive amount of information. It just said that it was a bumper pack, seconds lucky bag, planner stickers. And as with all of these things, it gave a sort of disclaimer about what type of things that you might expect in it. There might be some miscuts, some different colors, changes to sticker paper, and things like that. So I just wanted to give them a go and see actually how much difference that makes to the stickers and their usability. So this is it here, and you'll see, again, lovely attention to detail. She's got a sticker on it that says AJ6Designs Lucky Bag. So we'll get into that. I know this is everybody's favorite part, is listening to the plastic rustle. But as I say, I didn't want to open them before getting to show you all, so here we go. Now you saw the lovely freebie sheet that she'd included with the Halloween kit, and what we have is a different one here with the lucky bag, which is very nice. And this is all, by the way, on a matte paper, because I prefer matte to glossy. I find it easier to write on. So this is absolutely gorgeous as well. Look at the designs here. We've got a little bird and a bird cage. We've got the Eiffel Tower with some floral decorations and a bicycle. So some of this will be really useful for sort of travel days and things like that. And again, you've got the nice half boxes with one's the to-do and the other two are decorative so that you can use them for kind of whatever you want. So that's really cool. In the one order, I got both her kind of freebie sheets for this time of year. And so how fantastic is that? Okay, so the first thing that she sent me, now I just want to reiterate to everyone that this is a surprise to me too. So these are completely random stickers in this oopsie bag, so I don't know what I'm going to get. But these are really nice. I'm not the biggest fan of pink ever, but I can, you know, it does have its place obviously in some things. But in this case, I quite like the way that the pink is matched with the green. So this must be from one of her, you know, prior kits. So you've got the functional sheet with your headers at the top and your heart checklists, some quarter boxes, and some sort of floral decoratives, which are really actually quite nice. And they're nice for this time of year because everything's sort of fading out into that grey and green and things like that. So those are really nice. And your functional deco and your weekend banner. You can never get enough, weekend banners. Okay, oh, and I should say that that's from her Flowers and Leaves mini kit, okay? And handily, she does have that at the top so that you can see, so if you wanted to go back and buy more of it, you could. Now, on close inspection, I can't really see massively any design flaws or issues that would cause me not to be able to use these stickers. I would imagine that because she's fairly, much of a perfectionist, I would imagine she thinks that, that they're slightly off-cut, but they're perfectly usable. If you pull up one of these checklists, you can see that it's still straight, still working, so you could use that no problem. The next one I have is the same sheet but from a different kit. So this is the American Diner sheet. Again, you've got your functional sort of, headers at the top, your heart checklists, some deco. How funny is that? And the burgers and everything like that. Now, that'll work for me. I do like a good burger, I have to say. And look at the jukebox. How gorgeous is the jukebox? We have, as well, your quarter boxes and some half boxes. So again, really useful. Looking up close, I can't see anything anything that would stop me from being able to use any of these stickers. So that's nice to know. And let's see what else she sent me. Oh, lovely. Okay, so this is the GBBO mini kit. Great British Bake Off mini kit. Now, I have to admit, I am a fan, so this will work really nicely for me. Same sheet again, so I won't go into that too much. It's the same kind of functional headers and your heart checklists and things like that. But look at the beautiful cakes. Now, this is very pink for me, but then in fairness, baking is kind of pink. So that will work fine for me. But look I have to say it's making me really hungry. And I love that little apron. I don't bake a lot, but when I do, I will now be using the aprons to show the days that I did so. It's very distressing, actually. It was my dad's birthday last week, and I baked for him. I wish I had opened this then so I could have put it on that day. But I'll have to figure out some other excuse. Again, with your quarter boxes and your half boxes all in the same design. That is possibly my favorite thing so far. Not including the Halloween kit, obviously. Oh my god! Okay, now I did say to myself I wasn't going to be one of these people that said, oh my god, in that kind of tone when I was doing these videos, but it's unicorns! How can you not? There's no way that I could have not said that. So this is the unicorn mini kit. And look at it, it is just stunning. This reminds me of like My Little Pony and things like that, and child of the 80s. So you've got your too clean to buy, to do, today, and your little things headers there. And these are slightly different from the others. They're not just the main color. They've got little stars in them, and they kind of reflect the design. And you've got your heart checklists and your quarter boxes. But look at the deco. You've got your little unicorns, oh, and rainbows. I do love a good rainbow, so these will definitely get used. I may even have to go back and see if there's more available in her shop so that I can have lots and lots and lots and lots of unicorns and rainbows. And right next, it looks like a washi sheet. And this looks like from her Christmas designs. Well, that'll be really handy. So this is a washi, and look at the big snowmen across the bottom, and you've got some snowflakes and your wiggly washi, which I really like, and your thin strips at the side. Now again, I'm having a fairly close look at these, and I can't see anything that would cause me to not be able to use them. You know, they seem to be cut really nicely on the design. They pull up well. You can see that there. They pull off well, so those will do really nicely for December. And some quarter boxes from the same sort of Birds and Baubles kit, it looks like. So you've got the little presents and snowmen to look at, and kind of candy cane stripes. So those are great too. And as I say, I use those a lot, so that'll work for me. Some little star checklists. Now this I really like. I'm not a person who loves the heart checklists because I don't know why, but for some reason that's just maybe on the too cutesy side for me, which is strange, I know, because I do like cutesy things. But these are great. So I like it when they're slightly different. You'll see in my planner videos and things, I use a lot of just normal sort of tick box checklists, and these stars are perfect for that as well, just to give it a little bit of a change, but not be the kind of typical hearts. So those are really good. And they all look cut just absolutely fine for me. I know it's really hard for you guys to see. I'll try and pull it up a little bit. There you go, focusing a bit. So you can see that the cuts look like they're, you know, just where they're supposed to be. I don't know if she wanted them a little bit bigger or whatever, but they'll work just great. Oh, look at these. So these are from her $2 Tuesday sort of sale, or €2 Tuesday in her case sales, which, by the way, are really tempting and is kind of a problem. But these are just scalloped quarter boxes, and these are stunning. Look, tiny little panda bears, little baby pandas. I can't help myself, they are adorable. So I'll use those a lot. Again, as I say, I use those types of things a lot. Some just little dot checklists, which are great too. Again, as I say, I like it when things aren't, you know, the standard kind of heart checklists that lots of people do use, so that makes me really happy. And you can never have too many checklists for someone like me. Plain half boxes. Oh, I like these. These are like the contrasting color in them, so they're not just grayed out in the middle, they're just a slightly contrasting rainbow color. So again, super useful for, you know, various purposes. And for me, I'll use them for events and things like that. Again, I'm looking at them fairly closely, and they're maybe slightly off-cut, but perfectly usable. So those are really, really nice. And event boxes in the same sort of color scheme, so that's good. We'll have some matching going on if we want to. Though I have to say I'm not really a matchy-matchy person all the time, so, you know, I like a little bit of a rainbow. So those are really good. I like sometimes when they're white. I don't mind color, you know, writing in on colored boxes and things like that, but the white is sometimes helpful just to make things pop and stand out of the page. So those are really great, and again, there's nothing to say that you wouldn't be able to use those perfectly fine. So awesome. Oh, I'm wondering if she knows me really well. These are no spend stickers. I really need no spend stickers. I have yet to have a no spend month or week that actually worked. So maybe having nice little stickers for it will help me out with that. These are really cool. They're like a nice kind of sort of rainbow variety, starting from your red and your rainbow and your bright colors, and then going into some neutrals. And that's sometimes really nice, and I'll probably like those for Halloween too, like the kind of darker colors. So that's really kind of useful. And Yeah, I feel like she's sort of saying something about me there, but I don't know her that well, so it must have been just luck, I suppose. So I will be using those for this month and for next month because I really have to desist. And that looks like the end of our lucky bag. So I have to say, I'm really, really impressed by that with all of the stickers that she sent here. And this was, it worked out that the problem is because she's in Ireland, it's in euros, so I can't remember what the price in euros was, but it worked out as £6.88 for the lucky bag in pounds. So £6.88 for all of these stickers here, which is really, you know, really nothing to be sneezed at. And as I say, I did look at them fairly closely, and I will look at them again, but there didn't seem to be anything that would prevent me from using any of these at all. So I am absolutely delighted. And this is a really good start to this experiment, so I'm hoping that everything seems to keep going this way with all of my oopsies and my mishaps to use. So I will put the link to AJ6Designs down below, and hopefully you guys can come back and see the other kind of oopsie openings that I have. I keep wanting to say unboxings, but it's not a box, so I'm getting a little bit confused about what to say there. So my de-envelopings over the next couple of weeks from various different sort of UK companies, and I think there might be 1 or 2 American in there as well, but they'll all be listed as oopsie stroke mishap stroke misfit sticker unboxings, okay? So everybody have a super fun time planning, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.